Hello, friends. I want to give you kind of an updated version of the famous story that Jesus told about the Good Samaritan. He taught, of course, that the two great commandments of the Bible is to love God and to love your neighbor. Then people came up to him and said, well, how do I know who my neighbor is? In other words, in the Middle East, you love who's in your tribe. Jews love Jews, Arabs love Arabs. You're in your own group. You only love people within your own group. And Yeshua told them a story about a good Samaritan. Now that sounds nice, Samaritan. What is Samaritan? That's somebody who lives in Samaria, what we in Israel call Judean Samaria, what the rest of the world calls the West Bank. You're talking about maybe an equivalent today of what we would call a Palestinian. You're talking about someone that was disliked by the Jewish people and they disliked the Jewish people. And he says, this is the type of person I'm talking about. When I say love your neighbor, which comes from the Torah, of course, Leviticus 19, he said, I'm talking about all people. It's a question of heart and love. How much more is that relevant today with the conflict between Jews and Arabs in the Middle East? Yeshua said, I command you, God commands, the Torah commands to love your neighbor as yourself. We need to overcome all racial and political prejudices and really love one another, not just in heart, but in practice.